Okay, welcome back to the Hunter Call the Wild. I'm the gray-haired gamer, your host, and today we got some big news. The new patch is now live. It dropped today, November 9th, on all platforms: PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Now, what news I heard was that the PC version was 24 gig. I play on Xbox, and that was a 78 gig patch. My goodness, so hopefully they managed to get quite a few bugs fixed. And we did get to see the patch notes a bit. There was a lot of small technical bugs that were fixed. One with the bobcat getting stuck in like a glitchy loop when near water holes. One that was allowing you to fire certain weapons even after they were out of ammo. And there was one big fix on Mexico where they removed part of a mission that was giving folks a lot of problems when you access the diary. If you played through that, you'll know which one I mean. But the big news is a new great one. I've done some research today, and they're still not saying exactly what species the new great one is, but it is available in New Zealand and Hirschfelden. So that could pretty much narrow it down to like the red deer or the fallow deer, but so far it has been unconfirmed exactly what species the great one's going to be. We got Burning Net APC saying, hey, how's it going, Burning Net? How you doing today? So we're back here in Hirschfelden. We've done a little bit of exploring here. We've made a few kills, but there's obviously still a lot more we need to get to. And we are going to be on the lookout for the red deer as well as the fallow deer, which, like I said, could be the brand new great one. We'll have to wait and see once it's confirmed. Said so far no one's really saying anything. They said to look for clues in the game, which I'm not sure exactly what that means, but we're back here. We're excited to see a new great one. APC getting your second jab tomorrow. Oh man, well good luck with that. Good luck with that. Little side news, they had the governor of California here in the United States got his second, and he promptly disappeared for almost 2 weeks. And no one saw him, no one in the press, and now a doctor has come out and said that he may have Bell's palsy now as a result of getting that quote medicine. So how's the old Latin phrase go? Let the buyer beware. Alright, so we're going to continue on with exploring here. We do want to check out our loadout because we were changing some things around. We had a viewer yesterday asking some questions about the one rifle, and so we went and grabbed it up just to try it out for ourselves and give him some recommendations on something maybe a little bit better. See, we're packing the 300 Magnum, which we shouldn't really need here for Hirschfeld, but we will pick up the little Cyclone 45. And we do want to take something to call the fallow deer. Hey man, yeah, we're on a little early today. We literally just got the new patch uploaded, and we were very excited to try it out. We did get signed up for the new Apex like community thing. It's supposed to be like a hub. Lets you take friends list between all the expansive world games. And as well, you get free ghillie suits, which we're going to be checking out here real directly. And I don't think we need that one. But yeah, we were very excited. Yeah, it's a big update. Now I know for PC it's like 24 gig. I'm on Xbox and it was 78 gigs. And I'm assuming, I don't know exactly sure for PlayStation how big it is there, but I'm gonna guess it's gonna be pretty close to like Xbox. And yeah, it was big. It took me. I started it this morning and I just got done. Yeah, it's big. They did fix quite a bit of stuff. Like I said, they did fix some of the game animations that I guess there was an issue with the Mexican bobcat getting stuck in like a loop when they were near water. There was an issue with turkey and pheasant. When they would fly over water, they would actually fly into the water and be like underwater flying. They fixed that. They removed one of the missions in Mexico, the one that was giving everybody grief when you go and you have to read the journal, and then just the mission just kind of stopped. They've actually removed that completely now, and pretty much a host of other things. Oh, they said another one that they fixed was there was a glitch like with certain weapons like the 4570 that you could fire until the weapon was out of ammo and keep firing. That they've apparently fixed that as well. Okay, so the ghillie suit will be in under our character now. And you get the free ghillie suits. Yours already started at 38% to watch till we're done. Okay. Yeah, once you load up, it'll ask you if you want to sign up for that Apex Connect, which, like I said, it's supposed to be like a friends list hub amongst all the expansive world games, which this is the only one I play for me. But it is all supposed to give you, how did they say it? Like when patch notes come out from now on, you won't have to go looking all over the internet, that they will have that in the Apex connection thing, where you can go right into your game and get a full list of all the patch notes. There will be in-game like rewards for certain things that you'll be able to access through there. And exciting for me is that there is the potential to have Twitch drops. Their news, they still wouldn't say in the official patch notes, and no one has really said, but they did say yes, it'll be available in New Zealand and Hirschfelden, which is cool that they're bringing out the same great one for two different maps. But they will not say specifically what species it is yet. They said to look for clues. Look for clues. And if you're hearing a strange noise, my neighbors are having some work done in their house, and apparently the workmen just started back to work with the drill. But let's look at the clothing here and see. Oh yeah, there it is, the Tundra Ghillie Suit. There's one of the new ones. It's got to be fallow. I hope it is fallow. They said, one person I watched said it could possibly be red deer as well. But I think the overwhelming demand was for fallow deer. And what else we have here? We have a green woodland ghillie suit. and a dry grass ghillie suit. Oh, very cool. Very cool. I think we will actually try out the woodland. Doesn't actually make a difference. It's all cosmetic, but we'll give it a shot. So let's get in our inventory here and we get our stuff set back up here. Alright, we're going to move the 303 up, move the Cyclone down, and the 303 is already good to go. And get our calls here. Now we do have the antler rattle for the fallow. Figured better bring that along. Reds are on 3 maps, so it doesn't make sense if there was only saying New Zealand and Hirsch. Yeah, that's yeah, very true, very true. So I'm hoping it's going to be the fallow deer too, but like I said, there has been, you know, you can use common sense and logic, but there has been no quote official word yet. And let's see what else we need here. Our jackrabbit call. Okay, now we're good to go. Did you get a chance to try what I showed you in the last episode with the in Mexico with the hunting blinds? The little possible glitch. I don't think they're brave enough to do red deer. That yak rack will be crazy. Indeed. Indeed. They just go so over the top. Like with the whitetail. You know, that's been the only great one so far. So it did. It worked for you too, right in that same spot. Very cool. Now, with this patch, I don't know if they fixed it, but if no one knew about it, maybe they didn't fix it. So I'll have to try a little later on today and see if it still works. Because that could save a buttload of money. Like I said, I did try with the tripods in that same spot, and that did not work. But I did not try with the tents or with the tree stands. So those are still possible to work. What time of day is it? Oh, we need to reset our time before we go anywhere. But even just to have some extra blinds for free, man, that could save up could save you quite a bit of cash. It'd be nice if that worked for tents. I think I'm going to try that a little later on. Just because the tents are so useful being able to fast travel. Yeah, and these neighbors are driving me crazy with the construction. So I considered doing a clip and posting showing that that glitch, but in all honesty, I think I'm going to keep it quiet. You know, and just share it by word of mouth. Because if they don't know it's broke, they won't fix it. Like I said, the only other glitch I've seen with duplication like that has been in Africa. You have to go in Africa multiplayer and go to a certain spot. And I tried it. I tried it once and it didn't work. And then I tried again and it locked up the game. I think other people were trying it as well, and it caused the game to crash. Yeah, show it on Twitch, not YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, I considered making a clip of that. Maybe I'll make just a short video showing that. Like I never showed the money glitch if I had strangers in my stream. Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah. Yeah, because, you know, why shoot yourself in the foot, you know, because if it gets to be too well known, it'll get back to the developers and they will do something about it eventually. So I think it's best just to keep it a bit quiet. But you can feel free if you got friends that play. If you got friends that play, you know, feel free to let them know. Just tell them to kind of keep it under their hat. I just totally randomly lucked into that whole glitch, that whole thing. I was not going out looking for, you know, any place to, you know, to do that. And yeah, no kidding. When they all cost so much, 16 freaking grand. And that's after spending, you know, real cash to get the DLC. I mean, come on, man. I mean, sure, once you're level 60 and you have like the weapons you want all unlocked, the calls and everything you have unlocked, yeah, okay, the money does add up pretty quickly, but still, you know, when you're like me here with this new career, I'm not back up to level 60 yet, and I'm still, you know, saving up for certain weapons and certain calls and certain gear. And yeah, every penny kind of counts for me yet. But we will try it with the tent later on today. Hey, here we got some tracks. Oh, these neighbors are killing me. What time is it? Real time. It's almost 4 o'clock. They should be done here, hopefully in the next hour, hopefully sooner. There we go. Okay, here we go. There's our fallow. Let's track this little boy a little bit here and see what we can find. We'll start harvesting them here now. They should be done by 4:30 time to clean up and go home. Yeah, hopefully. But here in Italy, it's like it's kind of like Mexico. You know how they have the siesta during the hot part of the day. That guys, they'll break for lunch, and it's common practice for people to go home and take like a 2 or 3 hour break and then come back to work. Even the shops do that. They'll close at like noon, 12:30, and then open back up at like 3 or 3:30. Boy, that is being a lot twitchier with examining the tracks. You have to be a lot more precise. See, like it's not letting me. There, you kind of have to be dead center of the tracks now, which that's kind of a good thing. That's kind of a good thing because half the time you'd be out here trying to spot something and it would examine the tracks at your feet. Yeah, you never knew that. Yeah, me neither till I came here. Now, like coffee shops and things like that will stay open, but a lot of like the fruit market, the meat markets, tobacceria, they'll all close for a couple hours over lunch. I'm hoping to find a pile of scat here for this fella to see how long ago he's been through here. But at the very least, I can track him till I find a zone. I mean, I'm just generally exploring anyway, so it doesn't really matter where I go, you know. But man, this map does take me back. It's definitely like hunting back home. Except for we didn't have fallow deer, we just had the whitetail. I'm also interested to go back to Mexico to see if they fix the lag. We don't do that in UK, but our summer temps get up to about 38 often, and we could use a break then. Yeah, about the same here too. Now, like I'm in northern Italy, so it doesn't get quite so hot, but we'll still hit mid 30s on the hot days. Down in southern Italy, like Naples and things, they'll get up to like almost 40 a lot more often. Lucky you've been a butcher all your life, so you worked in the fridge. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes that's not such a bad thing. Okay, let's walk a little bit here until we find a pile of scat and see how much of a lead this fella's got on us. But yeah, you got to be a lot more precise now. You got to be like right in the middle of the tracks to be able to examine them now. Like I said, which is not such a bad thing. He is still at a trot. Whoa, I did not mean to run. And what do we got here? This looks like it could also be fallow deer. Different one than the one we're tracking. But a lot of the other fixes they've been saying about is like some of the particle effects now fully render, where there was some issue with that before. And now you can, when you're in multiplayer, you can customize the outline when someone else spots an animal. I never thought that would be a huge deal, but I don't play a whole lot of multiplayer. So for me personally, that was never a really big issue. And as well, whenever I have played multiplayer, it's kind of, here we tracked him to a zone. Excellent. It's kind of been every man for themselves. Like, I don't jump on with any of my buddies or anything. But yeah, there we go. We tracked him to a zone. 5:30 to 9 o'clock. Cool. So we will scope around. That is now. So we'll get up here in one of these trees, crouch down, and maybe give a few calls and see what comes out. Now I know the rain will obscure or kind of cover the sounds we make while we're walking, and it also makes it difficult for us to hear the animals when they're walking. But I'm not sure if it has an effect on our calls or not. In real life, you know, obviously you think it would, but this is a game, so that'd be up for grabs, I think. Hey, and the dog, he took the command right off the bat. Yes, he is taking commands right the first time now. So maybe maybe they did hear me when I was bitching about having to give the dogs commands 3 times. That'll be a very big blessing in my gameplay. And the rain's gonna stop? Oh, sweet. Maybe not. Yeah, okay. So it seems like the rain stopped. Now if we can just get the contractors next door to stop, we'll be having a good day. Alright, we're not hearing anything, we're not seeing anything here, so let's, that's a little roe deer, it sounds like. Yep. Let's continue on around here. And the heal command works right now, too. Just read the patch notes, nothing about the lag on Rancho or Savannah, yeah. Yeah, there was nothing official in there, but, you know, I got my fingers crossed. They did mention about that there was some issue that they fixed that would cause some, not all, some animal populations to reset. And I think one of them was like the pheasant. It was nothing connected to a great one, but it was a couple minor species. Alright, so let's go on. We'll check out the rest of these fields down here. Because if there's one fallow deer zone in these fields, chances are there could be another one. You know, if they like coming in the fields, there's plenty of them on this map. Whoa, auto run really works. Wow, stop. Yeah, the double click on the left stick. So yeah, it'll definitely be exciting. Like I said, I agree with you, Matt. I do believe from every little hint that they've been giving out that it is going to be the fallow deer, the new one. But it'll just be very exciting. Yeah, auto run on console. Yeah, if you hit double click the left stick. Yeah, they added that. I think it was right before Rancho came out. They added that. They didn't really make a big deal about it either. They just kind of snuck it in. And you can auto run, and you should also, yeah. Okay, so, whoop. Okay, so if I'm at a walk, I double click, I can auto walk with a double click of the stick, and then one more click will kick me up to auto run, one more click back to auto walk, and then another double click to stop. I'm surprised it's fallow. I'd really like red deer. I'd grind for that one. Yeah, like I said, there is a bit of debate yet. There has been no official word from like EW yet. But like I said, the only thing they said was to look for clues. I said it's also really cool that they're letting them drop on 2 maps. Like, they come out with a great one. The original great one was only on Layton. You know, no other maps, even though Whitetail were available on other maps. And then, you know, obviously they brought it out for Rancho, but only for Rancho. I mean, it's kind of interesting that now we got this one that's that could be on both maps, could be on New Zealand and could be on, you know, Hirschfelden. But there's been actually no official word which map this great one will be on. They just said that the animal could be found on New Zealand and Hirschfelden. They never said specifically that it was going to be on one map or the other or both. So let's see if we can. Yes, and you can auto walk while crouched too. That's great. And you can still keep moving while using your scope or your binoculars. Excellent. And you can stand up and crouch and still keep that auto run going. Very cool. Alright, here's some scat finally. And you can also stop by moving the stick. Very old. Okay, so that's like 10 minutes. But we can keep following this bad boy and discover another zone. I think people would be more interested to play if it's reds. Yeah. I guess there has been demand both ways. But there, like I said, there has been no official word of what the species is. So at this point, it could still be either one. The other people, when I was checking into the patch notes, people were just giving their thoughts and opinions, what their guess was, but they said that there has been no quote official word yet. I'd be happy with either one. You know, I've never really hunted either of these animals before all that much. So I really don't have a preference. I'm just excited to see whichever it is, the new rack, man, because it's got to be impressive. Wild boar, okay. There we go. Fallow deer in an eating zone. And a 3. Very easy. Okay. 107 to 160. He is a tier 4, class 4 animal. Yeah, we'll go up here and shoot him. When I streamed, I was known as the man to ask if you wanted reds. That's all I hunted for a long time. Me, I'm the moose killer. Oh, there goes one. There goes one. He's just dropped down in the weeds. Yeah, I just kind of grew a hatred for moose. It all started from Layton Lakes. Back in the early days of the career, when you had a hard time killing those bastards. with the little 243 and the 270. And it just seemed that all I ran into was frickin' moose all the time. Okay, we can take the 300-meter shot on that one, but we do have this one that was floating around right in here. I'd like to maybe catch him with the air rifle if he hasn't run off. Catch him with the air rifle first and then take the long distance shot on this fella. I think at least 5 of them stood there waiting for them. Wait, oh. And I have a water buffalo spot that's gave at least 20 guys there their first time, and I think at least 5 of them stood there waiting. Yeah, I don't have many diamond spots. But it's, now that I'm doing the grind on Rancho, that's like been my first real serious like hunt. You know, everything before I would do serious day hunts, but I didn't have like any long-term plans. I just went out and, you know, whatever I came across, that was, you know, what I tried to shoot. There's another fallow there. You know, I would look at the zones and I would plan my route to go through the zones, but I never hunted one specific zone or one specific animal. I just said, okay, we're going to go up here, we're going to go run around this lake and then up through these woods, and whatever we come across, we come across. There's a bunny hole. That is nice that they put that here in Hirschfelden, because like Layton, they never had a area. You know, they didn't have like a den or burrow, whatever you want to call it. So now you definitely have an area where you can find them. Okay, it seems that one... Oh, there he is. There we go. That's our little roe deer. But we'll take that zone. Not quite the animal I was looking for, but still, we'll take it. Okay, looks like that one fallow that was really close took off. So now we'll go up here and sneak up on these guys up in this field. Yeah, we did find their zone, so... I have to get up here somewhere where we can see over this little rise. And the wind is not the best right now, but we should be okay. Yeah, bingo, there we go. 165 meters. That looks like a... No, that's also another little buck. He looks definitely a lot smaller than this one. We'll see if we can get right up to a $150. And we'll take our shot. What distance is... Oh, that one's starting to move off. He's at up to 200. Okay. And apparently wasn't quick enough to get on that other one. It looks like he bolted. But that was kind of strange. I didn't hear the... Yeah, I don't hear the when you hold your breath anymore. It could have been drowned out by the rain, but yeah, he didn't. Oh, that's the light. No, it still does it. It was just drowned out by the rain. Okay. Yeah, this one was a lot bigger than that other one. They were both tier 3. So tried a few weapons last night, and the 30-06 is still your favorite. It's a laser beam. Yeah, it's a good round. I mean, whatever weapon you use it in, the 30-06 round is wonderful. Hey, Thundernuts, M1. Yeah, I am too. I'm an M1 fan. But like I said, that 30-06 is a great round no matter what you're shooting it out of. M1 Yucky, sorry. That's cool, that's cool. Everybody's got their favorites. Now for bigger stuff, no, I don't like the M1. I'll take the 7mm any day. For bigger critters, but for deer, yeah, I like it. I like it for deer. Not bad penetration for this is the 303 we're trying out here now. That went about 3/4 of the way through that animal at 155 meters, so that's not bad. And we got a silver. Okay. What is this up here? Is this a stand? Since they nerfed the M1, it's not as good. Yeah, I think just because it got so popular. But like I said, I'm liking the 7mm more and more now. Mostly just because everything that you can shoot with the M1, you can shoot with the 7mm plus the big critters. It definitely has a lot of versatility. If you want to carry just one rifle, man, yeah, that's the one to take. It lost its range. That made you sad. M1, 7mm, and the 300 is absolutely lethal trio. Yeah, I enjoy the 300 mag too. I've got that one. I saved up for it, and I'm very happy with the 300 mag. That's for sure. And there's Onion. Left a stream early last night. Went and did some hunting on. Got your first grizzly. Awesome, dude. Congrats. Congrats. What weapon did you use? Since we spent all that time yesterday talking about weapons, what did you end up taking that grizzly down with? Yeah, it's fun to hunt the black bear, like on Layton and stuff. But man, when you start hunting those grizzly, it's just really a thrill. Took it down with a shotgun. Shotguns are underrated, I think, in the game as very effective short-range weapons. I mean, you throw buckshot in there or slugs for the big boys. Man, they can be pretty wicked. They can be. What do we got here? Another little ground blind. I don't like those things at all. I try not to. I spent money on a couple of them. Love the 12 gauge pump. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's roe deer. Let's see if we can get... Let's see if we can get this roe deer to come in. We do have a call, but I'm not sure which... Yeah, this one. When I was young, I actually used a 16 gauge pump for out hunting birdshot, or out hunting small game. That should be a good little spot. Oh, our scent, our scent. My new favorite animal is caribou. Followed some big herds last night. Got a few too. Yeah, there are some big ones, big herds, and the plains bison too. Man, they run in some pretty big herds too. Okay, we got footsteps approaching here. And I'm still exposed here. I gotta get under this tree a little bit more. To where I'm hidden. Why am I not fucking hidden? That's fucked up. I'm completely in under this tree. And I'm still like I was standing out in the middle of the field. Yeah. Yeah, it's only given me partial hiding. Normally you come in under like this, you would be totally hidden. We'll have to keep our eye on that. There's our blood, okay. Oh yeah, she didn't go far. Let's see under these. Okay, now there we got the little line there showing that we're basically hidden. There's the half circle. Again, the half circle. But these little bushes, even right here, used to give... Okay, now there we're completely hidden. Not even the white line. So weird. Hey, little female, that's good. Oh, and it actually sounds like the neighbors. Yeah, 4:30. Yeah, sounds like the workmen are packing up for today. Thank goodness. No, stop getting my Google's listening a lot closer than they used to, too. See, now this little tree, we're basically kind of standing right on the edge of it, and it's giving us full camouflage. Hearing footsteps. Right there. Alright, let's get back on our scout mission here. We still need to find some, I want to keep finding them fallow deer zones. Keep finding our outposts. And yeah, we don't want to take any more out of that area anyhow. Should have brought the crossbow with me, but that's okay. We'll run up around here a little bit more, and then I think we're going to jump over to Mexico and just to check, see what the lag condition is like, and see if our little trick from the other day still works. Oh, hello. Alert, buck 50. Well, I'm going to lose my breath here soon. That's a one lung. Which map do you like the most? If you don't mind me asking. I like a few of them. Like Yukon, Silver Ridge Peaks. They would probably be they would probably be my favorites. If they fix the lag on Rancho, that would definitely make the top 3. There's a couple like that are on my not favorite list is Medvid, Layton. Now I'm really like not enjoying that. One, because I got burnout on it when when you start your career, you're just in Layton like forever, it seems. And now that they changed the schedule around a lot, I'm really not digging it. Africa is fun. I mean, it's cool to go hunt the lion in a gems buck. But it's not one of my favorites. So I guess it'd be Silver Ridge Peaks and Yukon, and yeah, that'd probably be it. Nobody likes Medvid. Yeah, it's just, I don't know what the deal is with that. I mean, I was in there for a while and did a lot of the missions, and I don't know. It's a combination of things, I guess. There, nice little gold. Yep, one lung. But Yukon and Silver Ridge Peaks, I mean, all the maps really have some great terrain and some beautiful views, but Yukon and Silver Ridge Peaks are definitely some of the most beautiful. As well, I like Yukon because of the bigger critters. You know, you have the plains bison up there, the moose, and as well you have the wolves. You know, that's like, aside, I got hunted by a lion, but I think I just kind of stumbled into the lion. Where with the wolves, they will actively hunt you and track you down. If they catch a whiff of you, they will come after you. Where a lion, sometimes yes and sometimes no. Run from point A to point B on SRP. How many animals do you see? Do the same in Medvid. Yeah, that's a good point. That is a very good point, Thunder. Yeah, it does not have near the number of animals that like Silver Ridge Peaks does. And as well, the Yukon and Silver Ridge Peaks both have a nice variety. You know, like Layton, yeah, you got the moose and the elk, but they're not like the biggest animals in the game. They are larger animals, okay. But for Layton, it's mostly smaller to medium-sized animals. Where Yukon and Silver Ridge, you have a nice assortment of small, medium, and very large animals. Like Layton, to buy the 300 Magnum for Layton would just be kind of useless, you know? There's only 1 or 2 critters that you're going to even pass your harvest check. But you go to Africa or Yukon, like I said, there you need something big and you need something medium size. Even Rancho. I mean, it's a great map and all, but it does not have any of the big animals. What do we got here? A lore object. Oh, what is this about the fallow deer? The name fallow. Oh, okay. They did say in the release notes to look for clues when it comes to the new great one, and I thought maybe we stumbled on one there. I burned through the 300 rounds on SRP, 2 fawns, bears, and cats for days. Yeah. That's why Fernando is my fave. Mad says it's a bit of everything. And Thunder says obviously not the 300 for the cats. Yeah. Yeah, my problem with Fernando isn't the critters, it's more the terrain. It's a lot of places have very rough terrain, very thick underbrush in them. And they can be very difficult to hunt through them. So like Parque and Cuatro Colinas, I played a little bit, but they never really like excited me to stick around like Yukon and that does. But everyone has their own personal preference, and that's cool. You know, the developers still did a great job on those maps, regardless of whether I personally like them or not. Hello. Little roe deer. I never walk around with Fernando too much brush. I have spots set up and I tent to them. Okay, yeah, that's one way to get around it. Yeah, for sure. Speaking of tents, that's one thing I want to do. We're going to jump over. We're going to jump over to Mexico for a minute. There's some couple things we want to try. Want to see if some things still work. Okay, so let's see here our storage real quick. Okay, two of them, and one tent. All right, so we want to first go up. And see if this little bit of something still works. Hope they didn't fix the carry-all bug. Yeah, I never really, I've heard of that one, but I've never honestly tried it myself. Oh, do I have room in my inventory? Where does it show, like, how much you're totally carrying? I hope I have room. I'm carrying mostly calls. It's small. It's great. I never need to go home for a weapon. It's all in your backpack. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we were just here 24 hours ago and this worked yesterday. We'll see if it still works today after this patch. Hey, nothing floating around in here. Okay, get out of the way, Gunner. Oh shit, number 2. Number 3. Okay. Looks like that part still works. We'll pick them up. And pick this one up. Do you have to keep a backpack equipped with that glitch? And no, you don't have to have a backpack equipped. Oh, because that's cool, because yeah, when you have the backpack, it makes you more visible and noisier. Alright, so we did have 2 of these already in our storage. So we'll see now if it goes from 2 to 4, because it's when I first noticed this this glitch, it seemed that the number in my storage wouldn't go up, but we'll try it now. And then we'll pick up the tent and take it over there and try this with a tent. Oh, that's why you asked, yeah. Yeah, that's personally why I don't use a backpack or even the fanny pack, because of the extra noise. But if you can get around that, that would be awesome. Alright, so storage. See, now the two that I just placed in my inventory or in my locker are gone now. I only have the 2 in my hand. That's weird. It pulled the 2 out of my storage, out of my locker, without me going back to my locker. So we still only have 2 in there. That's what I noticed before. So it did not give us any more. But let's try it with their tent. There's one other thing we can try. Because when I noticed before, it gave me the 2 extra ones, and I was like, oh, cool. And I went other places and set them up. And then I came back, so there was 0 in my locker and 0 in my inventory. And then when I came back and did this again, then I had 2 more. So that might be a workaround. We may have to go and place those 2 that we just got. Get them out of our locker, and then try it again. We want to try this with the tent as well. I'd love to get a couple freebie tents. Oh, inventory. Oh, it is already in my inventory. Okay. Okay, nope. Nope with the tent. Only one. Let's try in a different spot. Nope, still only one. Okay, so it seems this does not... This is when you're fully loaded, click on the gun that won't go over, then back out of the box, go back into the gun page, don't move stick, just press A. Works with any equipment. Sure it does the same. Oh, okay. Actually, we can leave this tent set up here somewhere. Okay, so now let's try this workaround here. Storage. 2 of those. And now we'll jump. Well, actually, we don't have to jump. We can just go over here someplace. Just as long as we get them out of our inventory. Come on, there we go. Alright, now we'll try this trick again now that we have nothing in our inventory and nothing in our locker. Nope, it won't give me the duplicates there again. Huh. Okay, so it seems like it's just taking the extras out of our locker. Oh shit, there goes muleys. A pile of muleys. But on the plus side, I'm not noticing any lag so far. I think we'll grab up our crossbow and maybe hunt a couple of these muleys around in here. And see if we hit any lag. Oh, and I didn't grab the scope. Alright, good deal. Now we're ready to go. Be right back. Need coffee. Yeah, I'm going to need a cigarette here soon. But yeah, well, it seems like we still have a little bit of work to try and figure out this this glitch here with these stands. We do want to see if they managed any improvement with the lag. So far, no. I mean, we just had what, like 10, almost 15 mule deer come running past us, and everything is still running very nice, very smooth. And this was the one area up here on the east and these valleys where it would get very, very bad. But these guys should be up here just running around this lake. Yeah, right there. But if you haven't got the update yet, give yourself some time. For PC, I believe I saw one fella said his was 24 gigs on PC. I'm on Xbox and it was 78 gigs. And so I'm going to guess that it's going to be something very similar to that for PlayStation as well. And you can sign up for the new community thing, Axios or whatever it is. That when you sign up, it's real quick. You just give them a screen name, give them an email, and make up a password, and you get three free ghillie suits. And as well, hopefully they're supposed to have Twitch drops now. So me as a streamer, I'll be able to hook up my viewers with some stuff. They are supposed to be able to have some in-game content through there, and as well, now whenever the new patch comes out, that you'll be able to go right to that in the game and get all the patch notes instead of 70.8. Yeah, same for me on Xbox One. Yeah, I started mine this morning. It took probably a good 4 hours. But so far, so good on the lag here. We're not seeing any signs of it again now. The dog commands are still being a little twitchy. But yeah, this little lake is where I got my... I've taken an albino male, muley, and I've taken 2 of the dilute males. One of them came from here. And I did see an albino female up here running around. But that was the day I took the albino male. And I accidentally deleted the zone. So she hasn't come back up here. I saw her right after I shot the male. And so far I have yet to track down the zone that she's gone to. There we go. There's one over here. 150 meters. There's a little female. So they just get up here, and this is a box valley. So they just get up here and run around and around this lake. The only way in and out is right here. So we know they're going this way. We can actually start cruising over this way and let them come right back around to us. They're just going to be running in a big circle. In fact, that was why I put that hunting blind right where it is, because it's right in the middle of that pass. Anything coming in here, anything coming out, has to come right past me. I'd love to find a new zone up here. So far, we just have this is one rest zone. They did have a drink zone here. That was the one I deleted accidentally. Oh, we're out on this little center island piece. We don't want to be here. We want to be out up over here. Yeah, there's turkey up in here. Coyote. I saw a big group for coyote. There was like five or six of them in a group coming up this valley up to this lake. Yeah, so far not one bit of lag. That is that's a very positive sign. Get here around 3, the mules will be there drinking. At 3, okay, we can go reset our clock. We got our tent right here. What game time is it? It's noon, okay. The real lag test will be Africa. It's bad for me on that map. See, I've had worse here in Rancho. I mean, Africa, I'll hit some. I'll hit a little bit. But, man, I've hit some really bad. Yeah. See, here it looks like there's just a touch. I can notice just a little bit of lag in here. So, this means there's some critters in here. I guess that was a little too much to hope for, that they would have fixed that. I have about 200 zones on Africa. I think that's a problem. Maybe. Yeah, they do say that every zone that you discover adds to your map's population. So if you have that many zones, even if each one of those zones only had one animal, that would be 200 animals that the computer has to keep track of and animate and do everything with. Yeah, there is a little touch of lag here now. Like I said, that was kind of wishful thinking that they would have had that fixed. I know that's been a major issue with Rancho. Now the mulers are close. There's the lag. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's a log. Okay. Yeah, well, this is one thing we can't rush it. We got to catch them in that zone. We did have this rest zone up here, but that's only till 11 a.m. and that one's for jackrabbit. Had about 20 mules on the northeast corner of this lake. Yeah, they come in here a lot. Oh, no wonder I'm totally 100% downwind from him. Or upwind. He's downwind from me. Now we should be able to sneak up on him here in a little bit. Yeah, you can touch. There's just a touch, but you can feel a bit of lag. There goes a doe. I thought I heard something walking. There's a little male, 71 meters. If he turns, we could take him. Big furry arms on the ghillie suit when you reload. That's great. Yeah, look at them all come running out of here now. That's a doe. Couldn't tell what that one was. That's a doe. Doe. There's a nice buck. Come on out from behind that tree. Ah, sunk it into the tree trunk. Alright, so we found out we still got lag issues to deal with here. It's unfortunate, but like I said, that might have been a little too much to hope for. Oh, there he is. There's the one we took down. Little fella. Little fella. Not a bad shot, right in the shoulder. And almost popped out the other side. Yeah, a little bronze. And a gray fur type. That is just an uncommon, I believe. Nothing special about that, but yeah, if you've not seen one of the dilutes, man, they are pretty wild looking. We'll go take a look at the couple I got in the lodge. They almost look purple. They're white from a distance, but when you get up close, they have like a purple, like a sheen to them. They're pretty wild looking. Okay. Yeah, here's my big prize. This was the Mythic Eggshell. The egg white. I'm sorry, not eggshell. Egg white. That's my most rare one. And yeah, here's my albino. This is the one I took at that lake. When you're bored, take a look at my third lodge. It's coming on nice. Oh, very cool. And then here's that dilute. Look how they look almost like a purpley. At first glance, you think they're white, but they're like, yeah, you can see like a purple. And we did get two of those ones. Said I'm still trying to get the albino female to go in a multi-mount with that big boy. And then this was one I took during the Great One grind. She walked right out in front of me, right in the same spot where I got the melanistic piebald whitetail. This is one I took on Yukon for my first career. See, I thought when I reset my career, it would have reset my trophy lodges, and I lost all these guys. I was very, very pleasantly surprised when I found they were still here. This one I think I just put in there just because it was the first one I had ever gotten. Yeah, here's the second one of those dilutes. And my little baby bronze melanistic whitetail. Yeah, you can see why I still got a whole lot of empty space in here. But we'll keep working on it. We'll keep working on it, that's for sure. Do have one diamond whitetail, but I just have just the head. She's up here somewhere. Yeah, right there. Hopefully this whole wall will end up with diamond heads. But this is the one I was most proud of. This son of a bitch, man, I had to hunt him for 3 days to get him. And he killed me a couple times. Well, his pack killed me a couple times. He was running around with 6 of them like all the time. Did you find the albino bison at the swamp in Yukon? I did find it in Yukon. I can't remember exactly what area. You could have very easily been the swamp. 271. That's a monster. For which one? The 271 for the bison. No, that's only. Or you mean the whitetail? Yeah, 271.6. Yeah, that was the one I got by accident. That was a total accident. I got him either just as I started the grind, and I hunted the one little area and was leaving and was going to go scout one of the valleys, and I just saw this deer, and I just, took a random shot and like almost forgot about it because there were mule deer and stuff running around too. And I was getting ready to end the stream, and was saying, thanks everybody for joining us. We'll see you later. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. There's blood on the ground here. I made a clip of it. And I'm like, oh wait, we're not done. I almost totally forgot that I shot this deer and almost ended and left it lay. Yeah. And it turned out to be a diamond. I was all psyched. So if you watch the clip, it's first diamond whitetail. It's pretty funny. I'm like, oh, holy shit, oh, fuck, it's a fucking diamond. Oh, my God, I almost left it lay. Oh, fuck. But, yeah, we're still working on stuff here. What's this one over here? I forget what this one is. 255. And yeah, this one was one I just did when I first started playing. I didn't know any better. I just wanted to have something up on the wall. But yeah, between the gray wolf and my albino mule deer, those are the ones I'm most proud of. One thing I did want to do is flip this around. Right trigger. Yeah. So it's facing you when you come in the door. Okay, I think that is actually going to do it for right now. We will be back at the regular time a little later on here. It'll be 9 o'clock my time. 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. For our regular episode. But I was excited with the patch coming out. We wanted to come in here and check some things out. So, hey Turnstile, what's happening, buddy? How you doing today? Like I said, I couldn't wait till 9 o'clock, with the big patch and the big great one news. So, but we will be back later on tonight. All right, so everybody, thanks for joining us. New viewers, returning viewers, man, you guys are what makes this channel so much fun. And keeps me coming back day after day. So, man, we really appreciate it. And like I said, we will be back a little later on tonight. So, until then, good hunting. Get out there and find them fallow, find them red deer, man. Get those zones unlocked, and get ready for a great new Great One grind. Best call of the wild on Twitch. That's kind, very, very kind words. Very kind words. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, definitely catch up with us here in a little bit. I have to go and do some things around here, eat some dinner. And then we'll be back for our regular episode. This, like I said, this one was just kind of a special, going over some of the bug fixes and the news with the new patch. So, again, everybody, thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here in just a couple hours, and good hunting to everybody. Thanks again. We'll see you later.